Alright folks, hello again, it's Da here. We're actually headed to Albany to do a 2-day ride in James's hometown. I've actually never been there. Albany is the capital of New York State. So it's gonna be James, David, Jansen, the garden gnome of course, and myself. And with that, let's go.
Deep down on the bottom of the well, sequence was all I found. An alternative hell, no more cookies in this jar that I'll take it too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land.
Alright guys, so we're here at the Albany Amtrak station. We just got off the train. It is now about 12 p.m. We got Kyojo over there on his MSX. We got the Gnome MSX 2200. You ready? You're ready?
Let's go.
It's a highway ride right now. That river right there, that's the Hudson that we just crossed over from. I think we're in Albany now. I mean, we see a little bit of what a city of state looks like. No better way to see a city, I tell you, than an EUC. So for those who don't know, Albany is actually one of the oldest cities in the United States. And looking at the architecture around here, you can definitely tell. Look at that, it's quaint, it's cute, it's greatness. So it is roughly 6 miles from the train station to the hotel. We're almost there. The roads here are so smooth, wide, paved, no potholes. This is crazy. That's awesome. But the cars are faster. They're much faster out here. Our plan is to drop off most of what's in our bags, check in, go see some of the old sites that James used to visit when he lived here. All right, we're here, our apartment, 304. That ain't bad. David, I'll be right here. You're charging? Why are you charging? I do want coffee.
We go to Starbucks inside. We don't have 7-Eleven open.
There's no 7-Eleven here?
7-Eleven's open.
What?
Did you hear that, Paul? Don't ever come to Albany, Paul.
Feels that.
Paul will never make it home, man. Okay, so quick update. So now we're gonna go to Stuyvesant, go to a Starbucks, maybe charge up a little bit, top off. So we're actually going back downtown. Yeah, we just came from over there. It's been about 5 miles. Yeah, the roads here are crazy smooth. You can actually sit. I didn't even have to think about anything.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's Stuyvesant Plaza, shopping and dining, like a retail plaza. I used to see these in Utah all the time. It's so funny. When we first arrived, James was like, one of the things you guys have to watch out for in Albany is stairs. And we're like, oh my God, we can't ride stairs. That's crazy. Like none of us have suspension wheels with us. And he's like, no, stairs. People are gonna be looking at us. He's 100% right. We're like aliens in a zoo, man. Oh, jeez, I'm cracking myself up. Oh. This is a nice area. We got a round table. All right, so the charge crew is back. We rode 6 miles, now we're charging again. That's David. This is his 3rd time charging in a day. Oh my God. That's a Boosted King right there. There's a Kyojo with Nitro Cold Brew. How is it? I got the same thing James got.
You got the same?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. We're gonna need charging for 30 minutes. And now we're heading to James's campus. Got Kyojo leading the way, the gnome following. This is nice. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. We're at Albany University. Gorgeous campus. Even though the buildings are pretty flat, 1 or 2 stories at the most, it's actually very nice. Ah, okay, so we're in Dutch Quad. I have to say, it looks great. I love these skinny columns, playing with space. Even though it's only single story, it seems taller than it is. That's called the tower, 18 floors, penthouse on the top. James is just saying that if they have a fire drill, the elevators don't work. You have to walk down 18 stories. That sounds miserable. The campus is basically one giant square with grass and park area in the center and all of the buildings surrounding the square, kind of like a courtyard style design. At each of the corners, you have dorms, and then along the edges are the academic buildings. All right, so we're heading toward this big fountain. That's what feeds the water in here. That's crazy, that's so tall. All right, so for lunch, we're headed to Taiwan Noodle, downtown Albany. So the noodle house is about 4 to 5 miles away. One of the things I notice is that the people in Albany don't really like it when you blow through a red. Like, they'll go out of their way to care. We're just not used to it because we're from New York, and blowing through a red is like a regular Tuesday kind of thing. It's so nice and historic. What? There's a small ramp too? Okay. Nice. Food time. Got my honeydew bubble tea. Woo. We got 3 orders of the same thing.
Soup dumplings?
Soup dumplings. Wait, what does that do?
I poke a hole and I pour it inside the soup
Interesting.
dumpling. That's how I've
Okay.
always done it.
Looks good, Dad. Looks good.
No. Don't rip, don't rip. Okay, good.
Very good.
Wow, that's really nice.
It's very good though. All right, and we're done. We're charged. Same thing for those guys, Yansen and Kyojo. Thank you, Taiwan Noodle Place. Highly recommend. Surprisingly authentic. And off we go. The next place we're going is Empire State Plaza. This is the Empire State Plaza. All right, so this, guys, is the New York State Museum. You got offices on top, archives, libraries, and a museum down on the bottom. There's also a carousel in there somewhere. Buildings on the side are all government buildings. So you got the New York State Department of Civil Service, and you got various agency buildings lining up going down. So across the pond here in the distance, you have the New York State Senate. You got the egg over there. It is a performance arts center in Albany. It's built in 1966. It's named after its shape, obviously. A gorgeous building. This is nice. You got water, you got architecture. I'm really starting to enjoy this place. That's the Hudson, right over there. This is actually a section of the Empire State Trail that was just opened in 2020. That takes you from New York City up to Canada. One of the things we wanted to do coming here is sort of scout out what the trail is like. It's gonna be fun. Let's go. Hey! That's beautiful. I mean, there are people like canoeing up the Hudson? What? You only read about that in books, man. All right, so we have now arrived at the Empire State Trail. It's a bike route up to Mohawk. All right, it's official, guys. We are on the Empire State Trail now. So this is north of Albany, heading to Montreal. It's good to see that the conditions are f***ing fantastic. Oh my God, this is right out of a Tolkien novel or something. gorgeous out here. Yo, this is what riding is about. All right, we're gonna get a play-by-play right now with Kyojo. This is the route they used to ride to get up to church.
Yeah, they redid this since the last time I've been here. We're in the capital region. They like to keep things in order, in tip-top shape.
You really don't see scenery like this in New York.
Even though the highway is just over there,
Yeah,
you feel like you're in the woods.
it's great.
Right.
Like we're next to the highway because right now we're basically on what is a America to Canada bike path, but we're kind of lower in elevation, as you can see. These hills block out all of the noise, and so you really don't notice that you're next to an interstate. Look at that open field right over there. If you needed to, you could camp here for sure. We really just need to find out how often we hit charge stations. Empire State Trail.
This wasn't here last time, so they made a bike lane.
So they literally built it out.
This wasn't even a sidewalk, because the sidewalk was on that side.
The Empire State Trail is made out of on-road sections, which is like this, and they have off-roading sections, bike paths off in the forest. It looks like they really took the time to build out a particular section, so we're kind of removed from traffic. So far, thoroughly impressed with this Empire State Trail. Just coming here really solidified my resolve to go on an Empire State Trail and ride all the way to Canada. I can't wait. Because we're a little closer to Troy now, the buildings definitely don't look as refined or as monumental. Albany as a historic town is probably older than Troy, but it's better preserved. This seems more like a small town. It's got that small town charm. Look at that gas station. There's a lot of people, myself included, that are just fascinated by dilapidated buildings that's about to fall apart. There's just something beautiful about ruins. And I think it's because there's something tragically beautiful about these kind of towns that are wasting away. That element of time reminds you of your own mortality. Anyway, back to the trail. Okay, see this? Empire State Trail West, Empire State Trail North. This is interesting. So if we take the North Trail, we will be going the 450 miles to Montreal. And if we take the West Trail here, we'll be taking the 750-mile ride to Toronto. So this right here is where you make that determination. And this is why, guys, we decided to come to Albany specifically, because we know this is a key point on the Empire State Trail. Oh, wow. This is gorgeous. Okay, so we're making a short stop here because we're actually at Peebles State Park. So this right here is the Peebles Island Park office. It looks like an old mill that was reappropriated. Fluid Peabody and Company, manufacturer of men's collar and shirts. Proximity to water, existing rail lines. Oh, so it's for storing ropes. If the park's office is over there, that means over here is Peebles State Park. We have public restrooms over here. It looks like the park extends underneath that bridge as well. But what this tells me is that one, this is a good resting area on our ride up to Montreal, but more importantly, charging, which Kyojo went to find. He said that he found something in the Welcome Center. So we just crossed this bridge over onto this side of the river. We have the Welcome Center, but before we go up there and find our friend and the charge spot, I want to show you guys something. So you see how the bricks on the road have different colors? You might think this is just for aesthetic purposes, but it's not. This is actually a map. The gray is a river and the red is dirt. Right here is actually a map of where we are. This big river down here is the Hudson. This in the center, that's where we are right now. And if we keep going north, that's the Hudson River. But if we go west, we start to hit the Mohawk River, which is actually the river right behind us. And you can actually see different landmarks. So this is Troy. We have Waterford, and it shows you the flow of the river toward that direction, or we can head up the Hudson that way. Charging is up there. We found 4 different outlets. I hear the fan going. Everything's good. The charge spot is live. We have 2 wheels charging right now. We got, oh, there's 2 more on the other side? Very nice. All right, so we're fully charged. Next town, here we come. We're trying to hit Mechanicsville. So this is also known as the Callaway Trail. The next stretch here to Mechanicsville, most of it is going to be loose gravel like this. There's a guy who said these trails are built because underneath it are, like, I guess, sewage drainage pipes. And that's why they're so level and straight. Don't drop your wheels here. Oh, wow. This is beautiful. Cresting over a hill. We got just thick forest on our left here. We got the trail that we're on, which is literally on a ridge. And then on our right, we have these small farm houses and fields and some industry up ahead over there. Geez, this is gorgeous. So impromptu update. Yeah, we got rained out. That literally came out of nowhere. About 4 minutes ago it was clear, and then it started pouring. We are now waiting it out. It was supposed to rain basically as soon as we got here, and then we got lucky. Well, our luck ran out. Still though, it's a good day so far. So yeah. Are you camera shy or something?
Yeah, I am.
Why? Wait, don't move, don't move. This is the bike route back. No. All right, so this is the bike route to Mohawk, damn it. All right, this is the bike route, Mohawk, f***ing hell. See, Hudson State Trail, no,